The time has come to talk about the making of Beowulf. This project started 3 years ago. I was walking through the streets of Rome with my friend Joe Cook, who is the one who gives a voice to the short film. And he was telling me about how he's an English teacher and he wants to make more accessible old literature to the young audience. And I told him, look, recently I started a YouTube channel where what I try is through illustration, music and voice, bring stories with values to the young audience too. So what values does your story have? And he told me about Beowulf, a story of brave king, and I really loved it, especially because bravery is maybe the virtue that I lack the most. I am a coward and I admire brave people. So if you cannot be brave, at least make a story about someone brave to compensate. And that's how it started. Joe has a great voice, so we didn't need to find a narrator. I had a mic, so we just went into a room and recorded the adaptation of the text that Joe did. This story really inspired J.R.R. Tolkien and The Hobbit because he knew about this old Anglo-Saxon legend, and it obviously inspired him, right? Because it's about the dragon that keeps a treasure. So that's why we decided to give this short film a Lord of the Rings vibe. There's a moment in the movie that I really like where Gandalf is going through old papers, and that's exactly the vibe that I wanted for the short film. So I did something real simple that I used to do when I was a little kid. I saw my old brother making it, which was basically drawing on a piece of paper a map and then with coffee making it look old. So that's what we did for this movie, basically pencil drawings, but we made them look old with coffee, with a lot of coffee. Maybe the prop that I spent the most time with was this book that had details about the dragon and notes and this kind of thing. It's a pity because we barely used it at the end, but yeah, I spent quite a lot of time on that book and a lot of coffee. To tell the story properly, we needed around 20 drawings. It was really nice to imagine Beowulf, Wiglaf, the dragon. It's funny because the dragon looks different in each image, but I didn't care because it's up to your imagination to really imagine how the dragon, Beowulf and Wiglaf will be. And yeah, I made them with pencil, no artificial intelligence, okay, because we want a human product. All the people involved in this were real humans, I promise. And yeah, because that's what art it's about, okay. I think we will end using artificial intelligence in the future and this kind of thing, but always as a tool, okay, because art needs to be human. Otherwise it lacks feeling, right? It's a machine cannot convey feelings. For instance, listen to Joe Cook while he's reading the story. I mean, he's living it. When he gives Wiglaf's speech, he is Wiglaf. When he talks about Beowulf, you can feel how brave Beowulf is just by the way he talks, right? When I'm working with the pencil, I'm feeling those characters. I can ask the machine to draw Beowulf and to draw Wiglaf, but it will just take whatever is in the internet and make something that looks really cool, but it lacks soul. I'm bringing my soul into each one of my drawings. Joe is bringing his soul into his talking. Philip Kisa, when he was filming it, he's taking great decisions while he's filming real life things. And Tom did an amazing job editing. I will talk about it now. And then Maciek, who is the one who composed the music, he's putting his soul again into what he's composing to make the audience feel what the characters are feeling, right? That's why, once again, I hate artificial intelligence. So the whole thing was shot inside a room. Okay, I called my friend Philip Kisa, who is a great photographer, and he had a good camera, so I called him and asked him, please, can you come, because I've been making some tests with the phone and it looks good, but I'm not convinced. Well, you know why I did it with the phone. I made it first with the phone because the idea with Little Lamplighters was to tell stories, but as well to create making of videos to show people how to make them, and to encourage whoever likes creating videos to try for themselves, and I thought, look, everyone has a phone, so it will be really cool if we can show the people that they can create really cool images just using the phone, and all the images that you can see here now, okay, are made with the phone. I mean, and I don't have an amazing phone, okay, I don't have a Apple whatever, Apple XXX. No, I don't have anything. I have just I don't know which phone is this one. It's a Samsung something. Samsung. I'm sure you have a better phone than mine, okay? So I called Philip. I was in Manchester by then, and Philip was in London, so he came all the way to Manchester. Thank you, Philip, to help me. And we made a set with, basically, I took all kind of old objects I could find. They gave me a lot of old books and things that I could use. And then I have a friend who is really into Dungeons and Dragons, and he had a lot of material as well. He had an axe, sword, and a bow and an arrow, and then he gave me all sorts of things which you can find in set, okay? And we took everything that could shine a little bit as well to make it look like treasure objects, right? And then we had a lot of candles. I really suggest, I beg you, I encourage you to please have an extinguisher with you if you make something similar to this, okay? Because we almost burned the house a couple of times. Now, it was not dangerous because we had an extinguisher with us, okay? But yeah, I mean, if you are playing with fire, literally, please stay safe. Have extinguisher always with you. After shooting with Philip, we had a couple of really funny moments. Maybe the best one was when we tried to make blood. Okay, I think we mixed coffee, colorant, all sorts of things we found in the kitchen. No, it was what did we added flour. It was like, well, it's not solid enough, let's add some texture, let's add some flour. Well, it was fun to create the blood. I think we had a good result, and at least for a dragon blood, it's not bad. So yeah, we ended with kind of I don't know, a couple of hours of footage. It was very important to, while Philip was with the camera, I was with a piece of cardboard, moving it to make some air so the candles could flicker a little bit. That was really important, the flickering of the candles, otherwise it would not look the same. Then I took all that footage and sent it to my friend and great editor Tom Boucher, and I asked him, look, Tom, I don't even have time to explain to you what to do with this. So I just sent him a lot of shots that Philip and I took, and I just gave him some guidelines, but I told him, look, Tom, because this is not my full-time job, obviously. I mean, I have this YouTube channel, but I don't earn a thing with this unless you want to support me on Patreon, okay? But myself and all the people who help me, we make this for fun, at least for now, okay? So I didn't have, I had my own job, and I didn't even have time to explain Tom what to do with it. So I told him, look, Tom, this is the voice of Joe Cook narrating the story. These are all the shots that you can use, okay? Here you have 2 hours of material. Please make something cool out of it. And Tom, you did an amazing job. And last but not least, Maciek did a great job with the music. We needed music. Congratulations, you did an amazing job. The music is epic. And the last message before we finish. If you could support this channel, I mean, if you like the content, you can give us a like, give a comment, okay? Why everyone asks for a comment? Well, because the algorithm helps. If YouTube notices that a lot of people are commenting a video, it moves it more, okay? So that's why, even if you don't like it, just give a comment and say, I hated it. I mean, you will help me with that comment, but say something. Okay. And well, one thing is to comment, okay, and then another great things that you can do to support is you can support us on Patreon, and you can directly ask me for a portrait or an image that you always wanted in your room or something, okay? Just commission some art from me. You have my website here, you can have a look, okay? Or if you want, I can teach you how to draw and how to paint, okay? Because I really enjoy teaching as well. So you can find everything on my website, okay? And yeah, thanks again, and see you soon on the next video.